Hello, Monsters About here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and Part 5 of my mob Bob the Murder-Queen. Yes, holy shit. Deirdre. Hang on.
Sorceress of the Dark Convent.
God, what was Deirdre Sky? Is it Deirdre Sky? I think that was it. Off of Alpha Centauri. She was the hippie chick. The hippie lady. Do I want to buy that? It's only 6k. How long is it going to take? 6 turns. I think that's going to be overrun before 6 turns is up. So I don't think there's a point. I don't think there's a point. Now, what I could potentially do is... I could get these guys. I'm tempted to get... In fact, we're going to merge these idiots. Let's get the green man... He's pricey, but he's a big boy, and I feel like we need more big boys. They're good at potentially taking out Chaos Spawn. Right, we've taken Belakor's last settlement, which is great. However, because he's kind of like a semi-horde faction, he doesn't take contrition, which is kind of annoying. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about having to hunt down, because the problem is they will just go and grab anywhere, right? They'll just go and grab anywhere, which is kind of annoying, especially if it's a Chaos Warrior faction, because they can just recruit more Chaos Warriors, so it doesn't really stop them. It doesn't really slow them down. I mean, Belakor isn't a Chaos Warrior faction, though, is he? Is he a normal faction? Is he like a Chaos Warrior faction? How does he work? I don't... You know what? I've never actually played him. Maybe he won't be able to recruit anything else. I know he's got an army somewhere, because he sailed it across, and we sailed back the other way. Because I was like, I'd be more than happy to kill you. Maybe... Oh, there he is. He's taken the folly of thingamajig. Okay, this garrison's probably fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to sail back over, and we're going to kick the shit out of Belakor. He might run away. Oh, that's so many fucking Chaos Spawn, mate. You don't need that many Chaos Spawn. Just fuck right off. Fuck right off. It's just too many. It's just too many. You don't need it. Frankly, it's unseemly to have that many. You sitting there? Oh, you are staying. Are they? Because I'll be honest with you, I feel like they're looking a little bit ropey. Okay, we do have something here. How long is that going to take? 3 turns. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I think we've spent 42 turns just dicking about, haven't we? This is rough. This is very rough. I have no money. I have only a handful of settlements, in fact 2. And I'm trying to hunt down one enemy faction because they recruit things so fast, it's hard to actually kill the fuckers. Okay, well, at least we got some upkeep reduction. It's something. It's something. Magical reserves. What are you doing? So, fuck me, that's so many armies. Alright, well, let's kill Belakor. What the fuck? Why? Because that guy's in my way. Are you shitting me? Fuck it. Well, the Ravens missed. Never mind. I get the feeling that the flying units kind of lose their mind because they're taking damage all the time. I think that's why Belakor keeps charging us. I think it's because he's just taking damage, so the AI is just like, we need to attack immediately. We're taking damage. We can't be passive. We need to get in there because he's taking damage constantly all the time. He kind of just end up, you know, pulling himself. Not in a sexy way. Oh, Deirdre, you're so close to death, but you're regenerating, so it's fine. Belakor taking some missile fire there. Lands down to take out our giant, which is a bad idea because our giant has more weapon strength and melee attack than the winged twat. That's right, batter that fucker. Get him. And there is the green man, the Fen Hulk. All swamp thinging it. It's just a big old boy, and he does. So he deals constant damage around himself as well. We've got 2 units that deal constant damage around themselves, plus we've got Flock of Doom. So basically everyone around us takes damage constantly, which is our saving fucking grace at this moment in time. See Belakor losing health very fucking rapidly. He's getting attacked from all sides. We've got Linkin Park right behind him. He's going down. There he goes. Once again, Belakor goes down like a sack of shits. Unsurprising. Okay, but here comes the rest of Belakor's army, including these Forsaken. So we're going to move the old green man into position. These guys now just taking damage. Everyone hit. Plus Flock of Doom in there. So far so good. We're moving the giant in on the center. And on the right flank, we're moving our forces around to try to envelop the Chaos Spawn as they come in. Huntress is trying to shoot the Chaos Spawn. Look at these boys here. They are taking so much damage. We just pause this momentarily just because I want to see, because you guys should be taking. So you got Fear of the Green Man, and then Bob's effect should come into play as soon as she lands in there as well. Plus Flock of Doom. So these guys' health is just going to plummet. I really need to give Bob like a regeneration or something. There goes Flock of Doom. So this entire flank is just getting wrecked. Need a little bit of help in the centre because there's a lot of guys trying to kill old Linkin Park and our giant. Thankfully a couple of Chaos Spawn got caught up in there as well. So that's keeping them busy. And the Firstborn Sons continuing just to be excellent cavalry, being just running around, knocking out units wherever they happen to be. Oh, they're so reliable. Chaos Spawn, meanwhile, being pulled down by the Highlanders. That's it. Constant fire coming in. Bob in the centre, taking out all of those Marauders and the Chaos Spawn. Our giant, he's just so tanky. He can just soak up so much damage. Old Groundskeeper Willie. There's our Flamey boys coming in to mop up the last of the Chaos Spawn. And Belakor's army is once again defeated. I mean, we have killed his army so many times. Okay, well that's something. We'll retake that for all the good it's going to do us. I think we're going to lose the Monolithic Attack, but to be honest, that's a minor issue. Because the main thing is that Belakor here is fucked. Mate. I just wrecked your face, sweetheart. Oh, I could potentially get a Manticore. Might be a good shout. I mean, missile resistance may not be the worst choice here, if we're thinking about it. But I also think maybe Savage warriors, more melee attack and weapon strength. I mean, it would open up some options. Do I want to do this? I mean, I think so. Warrior culture is literally just the warband, who are great bog standard warriors, but let's face it, they're not really standing up to chaos warriors, are they? The Overking's Guardians are the slightly more tanky boys, which could potentially be a good option. The bonuses for you, that would give you 4 melee defenses. It's not big bonuses, is it? This might be, because we do... Yeah, okay, let's get Savage Warriors then. Wait, do I want that? Do I want that, or do I want Arcane Conduit? I probably want Arcane Conduit. Okay, we'll get Pit of Shades. Arcane Conduit means more Winds of Mana magic. Winds of Mana. Winds of Magic faster. Right? Which is good. You can't go wrong with more of that shit. Okay, I think Sigvald's going to be a problem. So... Right, let's see how you're getting on with everyone. No, of course you don't have any diplomatic contacts, obviously. Okay, you don't like me, and because you don't like me, you like each other. Do you honestly just have a 10 aversion? I feel like you probably should have more than that. What about... Yeah, he's basically... Because he hates us, he likes everyone else, because he has an aversion. I feel like even, like, Dark Elves would have more of a... I guess it's like the AI bonus, isn't it? It's like, oh yeah, the AI doesn't hate each other. Less corruption, potentially. Was that for the Green Man as well? The Green Man, yeah. Yeah. I am going to... Oh, but casualty replenishment rate would be nice. Okay. Let's do this. It's going to take 29 turns. So...
Dark sorceress.
Yes, indeed. Let's see if we can merge some of this shit together. A Triskele Talisman. Well, you don't have a talisman, so now you've got that one. Enjoy. Basically, anything to make you more tanky. The more tanky you are, the more chance there is of you surviving in battle. Another Forbidden Rods. I mean, I like Forbidden Rods, but... A Hunter's Banner. What does that do? Missile Strength plus 2. Reload time reduction. I mean, it's nice. I just don't know... Because we can only use it on one unit. We've got another one of those. Tribeswoman is nice, but we can only have one of them, so we can fuse them together. A Scroll of Stone. Now that is quite nice. Unfortunately, again, I don't have anyone to put it on. Let's try fusing these. Let's see what we get. Another Talisman of Lead, which is nice, but we don't need it. So let's fuse those two. A Ranger Standard. Can we fuse those? Apparently not. Never mind. Okay, well, I guess...
Supreme Sorceress of Grond. What is your dark power?
You can have the student, because we don't need the student
Dark
on you.
power.
I can give you that. This is all generally fine. Okay. Oh, I really like that Scroll of Stone. But I think the Staff of Darkness is probably... I kind of feel like I'm loading myself down with with chaos shits, chaos corruption, but I'm just going to have to live with it, I think.
Unparalleled power.
And hope that they can't march this way and this army can't attack me and they can hit me with everything they've got. Because obviously that would be problematic in the extreme. Fingers crossed! Fuck you. Oh, I should have fought that and then I could have killed him. Did he die? I hope he died. Yeah. Yeah. I could have tried. Is he dead? He's not dead. No, indeed. Where the fuck did you get 4 friends from? Well, at least you don't have any settlements left. I could go and hit Prince Sigvald. Are you in range, do we think?
All-powerful sorceress.
I could do that. The only problem is that puts me right in the middle of a whole bunch of people who definitely do want to kill me. Yeah, they're really concentrating on trying to kill me. Are you at war with anyone else? No, you're literally at war with me.
This handsome face hides it well.
You're literally at war with me.
Who seeks me?
And you're all bonding over the fact you hate my guts. I think I need to break out of here. I just don't know how to do it. Unless we...
I deny this, as I deny you.
I mean, if they're over here, how many armies do we think they have?
Do not test me, repellent fool.
He's strength rank 13. So, I wonder if we hit the fetid catacombs and then just like head west across land to the Fortress of the Damned, grab that and then sail south down towards Albion to try and find some allies. Because I'm going to be honest, this little expedition, not the best idea, in my opinion.
Never.
I don't think Sigvald can reach us, so we're going to go and hit. This is taking on 2 armies at the same time, and I don't know. Yeah, no, it is madness. I completely agree. I'm in complete agreement with you, 100%. But I think it's going to have to be done. I think it's going to have to be done. Plus, he's marching, so he should be tired. Obviously, he has the Cold Voider. Obviously, that just that makes perfect sense. Yeah, good. Okay, fine. At least he's flying, so he's going to take constant damage. It's something. I'll take... You know what? I'll take whatever I can get at the moment. Eeny, meeny, miny, I guess you? Enjoy. Okay, we need to deal with that Cold Voider. He's already taken quite a lot of damage, thanks to Bob. Here come the enemy reinforcements. They came in from behind us, and I am corner camping, that's right. I mean, I'm up against, like, over 3,500 Norskans. But this is the first step to breaking through this little blockade, because we're kind of surrounded at the moment, and this seems like the safest way to escape. Because there's a high risk of us getting pinned down and attacked from every direction. An even higher risk of us just being overwhelmed with sheer weight of numbers. Like they would attack us with a couple of armies, and then they'd hit us again with more armies, like multiple factions just hitting us from every direction. It would be rough. Giant is taking a lot of javelins, which is not good because that kind of extreme acupuncture does a lot of damage to him. Need to take out these javelins. Fortunately, they don't have a huge amount of ammunition. And also they are quite weak to being shot themselves, so we are concentrating. Oh, careful, careful, Bob. I feel like that did more damage to these javelins than it did to me. Good. Dodge, dodge. Serpentine, serpentine. Fine. Right, Cold Voider coming back. Lost about a third of its health, I want to say. We need to like try and lure it in. We need to there's a lot of javelins here, which is not good because they will do a lot of... If we're busy fighting their infantry, then the javelins can potentially do a lot of damage to us, which is obviously not good. As you can see, Bob is already filled full of javelins. It's not ideal. And my concern is that the giant and the green man will become like massive targets for all the fucking javelins. The Cold Voider, however, is our primary concern at the moment. So we need to try and bring that down. I'm hoping it lands. So, oh, it's going to... Nope, takes off again. Don't do it, don't do it. Fuck! Run! Oh, okay, that could have been worse. That could have been worse. It's now taking a lot of damage. It looks like it goes to land. But then it goes to attack Bob, but it's taken so much damage that it then just decides to run away. And then dies to a hail of arrows. Good stuff. Right, in the trees we have Linkin Park defending that flank. Our archers are trying to bring down the javelins while we sort of like use our giants and the green man to hold back the oncoming infantry. It's a big blob of guys here, so their health is going down constantly thanks to the fact that they've got the goddess of ravens and also fear of the green man, so they're taking multiple hits per second. Not to mention they're being attacked as well. Okay, our right flank is looking a little bit dicey. They've hit it with the Great Moor Herds. Our warband has melee damage reflection. We cast Shield of Thorns on that. We concentrate arrow fire to bring down the feral mammoths as well, because they are line breakers. So you just bring them down first, but that means the javelins are concentrating fire on our warband and our giant. There's a lot of javelins flying all over the place. The giant has gone out of control as well, so I cannot do anything about this. He's getting shot from all sides. This is not good. Meanwhile, in the trees, Bob and the green man just annihilating the infantry in the trees. They are not doing... They're going down. Our cavalry, seeing the danger, our giant is in and now trying to break out around the flank. But it's a long way and the giant is taking so much damage. He's soaking up every single bit of missile fire. Look how many fucking javelins there are. Holy fuck. Okay, we're trying to return fire and kill as many of these javelins as possible. Oh, he's under 2,000 health. There goes the Flock of Doom. The giant gets the heal though. Earthblood upgraded hits him and he starts increasing in health, which is good. And also we've managed to deal with these javelins as well. Just in time. The doggos coming down, trying to help out there. The cavalry got tied up. There's still fighting going on in the trees, but we've managed to break through in the centre. On the right flank, though, things are looking slightly less rosy. That Moor Herd really did do a number on our infantry, and they kind of broke through. However, Bob has now turned up, and as you can see, everyone's now losing a lot of health. Mhorriníon? Bob? I'm just going to call her Bob. Bob is on over 400 kills. Very nice. Leaving a big pile of dead people behind as we use our cavalry and the doggos to go and mop up as many survivors as possible. Oof. And our giant survives on 3,000 hit points. I will, before the battle ends, sit him in a corner with Bob and Deirdre and just heal them all up at the same time. Alright, if we can just keep on the move ahead of this horde of armies. Do that, hopefully. Oh yeah, your army got absolutely fucking annihilated.
Supreme sorceress of Grod.
Oh, nice of you to turn up. Oh god. The problem with this mechanic is that it's like none of these units are like, oh great, I've got these guys. I mean, Woad Raiders are probably some of the better ones ish, maybe. The Highlanders are generally fine. The Druids are a bit weak. The Huntresses are fairly easy to recruit. So, like, none of this is like, oh, cool, this is really going to help me. All this does, all this does is makes the enemy armies more killy every so often, which isn't ideal. Like, I guess I could get these guys as, like, throwaway units. I quite like the Highlanders are pretty good. I guess I'll get those. For all the good it's going to do me. Oh, a stone thrower giant. Oh, good. Yeah, I know.
Spellcaster. Feel my power.
I know. Let's get this, and then we can get Arcane Conduit. Which will be useful. I'm tempted to give you a horsey, but actually at the moment it's probably best just to have you slamming your head, just being like out in the front and taking on. Maybe you don't really need missile resistance if you're like a small boy. A little bit of speed might be useful, I guess. I mean, training. Everyone's pretty trained. I guess bars protection. You mostly just heal, though. What's the last one we get? Bollocks. Cool. What? You're just like a big throwing boy. How much are you? 529. We do have 32k in the bank. So arguably, I could probably spare the money. What do? You have ward save. I guess you're better. What do you do? What's this? Hikes of Cairn Molag. Winning melee combats. You get 20% to do. Oh god, they are very tanky boys. And they're spear boys as well. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I do like my doggos, but we're going to get rid of them. And we're going to get the hunters and that. It's quite expensive, but I feel like we need the extra killing power. These guys are struggling to pull their weight, aren't they? They could. I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound, right? Alright. This is fine. As long as we stay on the move. And ideally find some nice settlement. I mean, if we sack Sigvald enough, it might do enough damage to, like, at least fuck him off quite substantially. And then we head down to Albion and hope they don't follow us. That's the plan. At least Belakor is on his last legs. He's just the one army, hopefully. Unless he takes any more settlements. Yeah, I know. I mean, realistically, what are you going to do? I'm going to head in this direction. That's an 8k. I reckon we just go around sacking his shit. Like, he went for us. I'm going to just take his stuff. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, of all the things that could happen, an imminent rebellion isn't the worst. So, it's not fine, but it's, you know, in the grand scheme of things, I'm not overly concerned about it. Yeah, I know. Ooh, a Dagger of Shadows.
None but Slanesh.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
The weak shall fall.
Let's take the cash. And then continue on our way towards the Fortress of the Damned.
No rest.
This is like what the AI does. It's supposed to be really annoying. I mean, it'd be nice if he was at war with literally anyone else.
Do not test me, repellent fool.
How the fuck he's not at war with Malekith, I don't know. He's normally at war with Malekith, or at least the Dark Elves down here. Can I mean, it would be nice if I had some contact with literally anyone else in the world apart from Chaos Factions. Because it means I get no trade, no backup, I get nothing, basically. I get absolutely nothing. All I get is people trying to kill me. It's so rough. Oh, it's such a hard campaign. I don't like it. It's such an oppressive campaign. It's like, fuck. Yeah, good. Enjoy my shitty settlements that I took over and did nothing to. I'm literally gonna burn down your house, Sigvald. I'm gonna torch the fucking place.
What is your dark purpose?
The dark purpose is to make Sigvald fucking homeless. That doesn't actually look that hard. Okay, we'll go back and take it next turn.
Beyond compare.
I should have looted and occupied, to be honest. We should be fine. I needed the cash, though. I needed the money. Oh, we actually have enough woad, so I can put some woad on someone. Holy shit. It's an interesting mechanic, but like the amount you actually get is so low as to be basically pointless. I could put some on the druids, but I don't really see the point.
Hear their screams.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm kind of like, why? I don't really need to. Maybe if I had some normal units, it would make. I guess the Regiments of Renown, you don't actually need. They already kind of have an effect, I guess. I don't know, but either way, you can't put woad on them, so it's kind of not that useful. Never mind. Panic defeat. Well, you know what? Let's let him attack. Worst case, we lose it. Oh, I should have looted and occupied. Never mind. Right, Belakor's back with 7 guys. It's just the 7 guys, actually. What level are we? 27. Right. Well, is -3 corruption really going to help? Not really. I don't read that. Looting settlements is only if you loot and occupy. More public order? Also kind of arse. I quite like the Savage Warriors, so we'll go with this. I think we just need to sit here.
Enchantress.
I have no particular interests.
What do you seek?
I just need like a couple of turns to heal up. I should have looted and occupied. I took the money. That was the wrong choice. I should have looted and occupied. Hello, me buckos.
Unrestrained.
Do I take it or do I just fuck off? I could go for Serpent Jetty.
Beyond your comprehension.
Yeah, I'll give it a turn. I'll give it a turn. One more turn to heal, and then maybe head to Troll Fjord. Or maybe even further south. Just somewhere far away from Chaos, basically. I mean, we still need to kill the Decadent Host and Belakor, but we've got no base, and they outnumber us like 10 to 1. So it seems like a bad idea to, you know, try. Right. You're just... I noticed that you're just out of range. You don't want to come anywhere near me, do you? I mean, we could scooch over and take Serpent Jetty, potentially. Grab this along the way. I wouldn't mind another turn to heal, but... needs must. I think...
May their deaths be slow.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unparalleled power.
That's fine. Boop. Right, more experience and money, which is all good. Right, we'll take Serpent Jetty.
All-powerful sorceress.
On our way to get the hell out of Dodge. Right. Right. You are going to... I guess a devastating charge? Yeah. You get Arcane Conduits. Good. Right. As long as we don't lose both settlements this turn, we'll be fine. I think it's worth trying, because if we do manage to kill this army, I can take the cash. So then I'll have a little bit more money. Sigvald's just outside, but he's not within range to reinforce, which is fine by me. I'm not entirely sure why we have... Are we supposed to have walls? Or are we a faction that don't have... I think we've got walls anyway. Which means we have tower defences, which is quite nice. Now, the AI, as per usual, has split its forces up, which I don't necessarily think is really a good strategy. Especially, like, if they split it up into 2 forces, that might help. But this way you just get, like, more cannons, like, more towers focused on them, right? Like, if you're facing off against, say, 3, 6, 9. If you're facing off against 12 towers, 12 towers are going to do more damage against all of your guys than, say, 2 towers would. Right? That just makes sense. So splitting their forces like this only really accomplishes letting me hit more of them at the same time. So already they've taken a lot of damage. It's just a really stupid way to do a siege, to be honest. I always try and... The first objective of any siege is to reach the wall, take the walls, with taking as little damage as possible. This strategy just manages to accomplish the opposite. It reaches the walls while taking the most amount of damage possible. And while it means the defenders can't focus their defences, it also means that you can't focus your attack. It's also bad for the player in general, because if one of your units gets wiped, like if you have a bunch of units that are unsupported, they get wiped out, then there's not much you can really do to help them, and then they get wiped out. And I mean, the AI cares about that less because it cares about its troops less. Not that I give a little shit about, like flying shit about the young slingers, for example, but if they die, it means I have to replace them. Obviously, being a garrison, I don't have to replace them. So the skin walls, I put my missile units over here so that we could pick them off, because they're probably one of the bigger threats in this army. The rest of the enemy army is getting absolutely annihilated. Not even close. They're trying to take on the Oathsworn here. We have Oathsworn with halbards. And they are taking these marauders apart. Yeah, our boys have got really good melee defense, really good melee, reasonable melee attack. And they've also got a lot more armor, which means these guys will win pretty easily against that. Plus, we've got a little bit of tower support there. So this is all fine. They did manage to make it up onto the wall over here. That's not a huge problem. Once they've made it up onto the wall, of course, the towers are significantly less useful because they won't be able to open fire. So if they take a little bit of the wall, who cares? The only problem is I need to make sure they don't manage to get inside the city and make for the city centre, which the AI really likes to do. I mean, in fairness, I like to do it too. But I'm less of a dick about it. Or maybe I'm more of a dick about it. I can't decide. Probably more. But it's just it's just really annoying. I wish there was more sort of I think cities like this should have maybe like more choke points and more defenses in like layers. Which means if someone gets past the wall, they should have to, like, you know, spend more time breaking, like through another gate or something. So you have to spend more time breaking through another gate before you can reach the objective. So that way the defender has time to, like, move their forces into position to, if they've got enough forces, right? I mean, the other thing is, like, the AI, or mostly the AI, retreating into the city. So they retreat and then rally, and then they're inside the city anyway. And that is also quite annoying, which is why I have kept a few units just hanging back to make sure that we can deal with that if that happens. Units over here taking a little bit of damage. The Oathsworn taking, yeah, a little bit of a beating there. But for the most part, we're definitely winning this engagement. As you can see, the balance of power is firmly in our court. The Marauders trying to clamber up on the wall become very tired, which means we can easily take them out. We've managed to secure this section of the city, managed to take that out, and those berserkers have been roused, which means these units are now free to come and assist wherever else we need them. And it looks like the enemy enemy attacking army has had enough, and indeed we were successful in defending our nice little city. There we go. Gone. That wasn't a defeat, was it? Suck it, nerds. The Twisted Towers stands, for the moment anyway. I will take the money. Don't want to take... nah, we'll take the money. Thank you. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, Banner of Ishnoros. Now that's could come in useful.
Supreme sorceress of
Okay, I think you'll find this is mine now.
we have lives to end.
Hoppity hop hop.
Who seeks me?
Yeah, I know. Oh, to be honest, I think those guys will take it. I was hoping that if the Alcohol took it, then that would be one less place for Sigvald to hide. Do you... hang on. That's bullshit, that is. It's just such bullshit. Right. Okay. So we've managed to fend off the attack on the Twisted Tower, although they'll be back and in more number. Although, actually, Sigvald's army isn't that good. Apart from Sigvald himself, like, those demonettes are going to get absolutely destroyed by hell cannons. So it might hold out. Maybe it'll hold out long enough for us to get down to the south, down to Trollfjord, and potentially try and sort of link up with Albion, with old whoever the fuck lives there now,
What is your
and go, look, I may have been a little bit too previous when I decided to go on this expedition to the Chaos Waste. Turns out there's a lot of Chaos guys there and they all want to kill me. That'll have to wait until next time though. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next episode.